Good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. And we are here in Edinburgh, and wow, what a city this is. It is so vibrant, so busy, so noisy, lots and lots of things to see and do. It's a real attack on the senses. Everywhere you go, there's something new to see, to hear, to smell. You know, it's just so stimulating. But we've had a really good time, and there's we've had to split this our trip to Edinburgh into two separate videos because there's just so much to see and do here. And no matter what time of year you come, it's always busy. There's always everything open for you to see. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. We're going to take you along with us. Obviously we'll be exploring all the main sites, but we'll also be finding a few little hidden gems as well. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you very soon.
So just there in front of us we can see Arthur's Seat, which is an ancient extinct volcano which erupted around 340 million years ago and is situated just to the east of the city centre, about 1 mile from Edinburgh Castle. And it's at the bottom of the Royal Mile, close to the Palace of Holyrood House, and sits in Holyrood Park. The hill rises above the city to a height of 250 metres or 822 feet and provides panoramic views of the city and beyond. It is relatively easy to climb with well-defined paths and is popular for hill walking. Although it's popular, it still feels like a real getaway from it all place and a peaceful respite from the busy and bustling city. Climbing Arthur's Seat typically takes around 2 hours for a round trip, including time at the summit. And the ascent itself can take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour for a reasonably fit person. But this can vary depending on the chosen route and individual fitness levels. This is the ruins of St Anthony's Chapel, which is right at the base of Arthur's Seat. And there you can see the Palace of Holyrood House, which we'll be exploring in our next video. And of course we can't visit Edinburgh without seeing signs of Harry Potter, and we'll be exploring more Harry Potter related things later on. Just 1 mile north of Edinburgh's city centre is the Royal Botanic Gardens. The garden spans over 70 acres of stunning landscape and offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city skyline. Affectionately known as the Botanics by the locals, the garden offers an unforgettable experience in every season. Highlights include the rock garden, the alpine houses, the peaceful woodland garden, the pond, the Chinese hillside, the vibrant rhododendron collection, and of course the Scottish native plants collection. Beyond its beauty, the garden is a global centre for biodiversity science, horticulture and education. The garden is completely free to enter and is open every day. We spent a lot of time here because we were actually parked in Bob, just literally a 5-minute walk from the Botanic Gardens. So we would often call in here at the end of a really busy day just for a little bit of peace and serenity. Earlier this year in January, the Botanic Gardens was hit by really severe storms, and unfortunately the largest tree in the entire gardens was snapped in half.
Lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colours. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. The colors, summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green in all the colors, summer love. Day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the after.
Just across the road from the Botanical Gardens is Leith Park, and this is where we were parked for our stay in Edinburgh. We often walked through here on our walk into Edinburgh, and it was a really nice, lovely park to walk through.
That's just something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning. Could you use
We have now jumped on a bus to the area of Leith, which was Scotland's main port for trade, with huge ships sailing in and out, brimming with products and goods such as wool, wine, raw materials and spices. The area became an official part of Edinburgh in 1920, and more recently Leith was catapulted into the spotlight by Irving Welsh's film Trainspotting. Today, Leith is a vivacious area jam-packed with delicious delis, chic drinking spots and top restaurants boasting some of Scotland's finest chefs. It's also home to the Royal Yacht Britannia. For over 44 years, the Royal Yacht Britannia served the royal family, travelling more than 1 million nautical miles to become one of the most famous ships in the world. To Queen Elizabeth II, Britannia provided the perfect royal residence for glittering state visits, official receptions, royal honeymoons and relaxing family holidays. For Great Britain, she was a majestic symbol of the Commonwealth and a proud ambassador generating billions of pounds in trade deals. For the royal family and 220 dedicated crew of royal yachtsmen, she was home. So tickets to visit the yacht cost £20 for adults and £9.50 for children aged 5 to 17. There's a discount for students and tickets of £15, and you can also get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £50. And children under 5 can visit for free. So it's a self-guided tour around the yacht, and it operates a one-way system. Now the average time spent here is between 1.5 and 2 hours, but obviously once you're on board you can just spend as much time as you like, and you are able to take as many photographs and videos as you'd like as well. There's also an onboard tea room which we popped into, which was very nice. So this is the Sun Lounge and was Queen Elizabeth II's favourite room on board, where she would enjoy breakfast and afternoon tea. We popped into the onboard tea room for some coffee and cake, and if you want to have a closer look at the prices so you can get an idea of how much things cost, just pause the screen and then you'll be able to see the prices. Here is the state dining room, which is the largest and grandest room on board Britannia. Here, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip entertained some of the world's most powerful figures, such as Winston Churchill, Nelson Mandela, Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. The state drawing room is a spacious and elegant room served both as a place for the royal family to relax and also as a reception room for up to 250 guests. We're now back on the bus and we're heading up Leith Walk, which is a major thoroughfare in Edinburgh, connecting the historic port area of Leith to the city centre. It's considered one of the longest streets in Edinburgh and is known for its vibrant mix of shops, restaurants and bars. Leith Walk stretches from the east end of Princes Street in the city centre to the shore area of Leith, and it's approximately 1.2 miles long. Leith Walk is a vital link between Edinburgh and Leith, with good public transport links including buses, trams, and also it's on the route for the tourist buses. Calton Hill is a volcanic hill rising beyond the eastern end of Princes Street. The hill boasts a collection of some of Edinburgh's most important monuments and offers fantastic panoramic views of the city. The most famous monument is the National Monument, which was designed as a replica of the Parthenon in Athens. However, it was never completed, leaving just the 12 columns you see today. Other structures include the City Observatory and the Nelson Monument, which was completed in 1816 to commemorate the death of Admiral Lord Nelson at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805.
You're nowhere near your stick, mate. If you're trying to scent it, nowhere near it.
More important, really, because that's fueling the tourism sector. And there is
Greyfriars Bobby is Edinburgh's and probably Scotland's most loyal dog. Bobby is well known and well loved for guarding over his owner's grey for 14 years until he passed away at the age of 16. Bobby, a long-haired Skye Terrier, belonged to John Gray, an Edinburgh policeman, and they were best friends until the officer passed away from TB in 1858. When Bobby's master was buried in the Greyfriars Kirk cemetery, the dog stayed by his friend's grave for 14 years. The gardener and keeper of Greyfriars tried on many occasions to evict Bobby from the kirkyard, and in the end he gave up and provided shelter for him. In 1867, a new bylaw was passed that required all dogs to be licensed in the city or they would be destroyed. And Sir William Chambers paid Bobby's licence and presented him with a collar and a brass inscription, and this can be seen in the Museum of Edinburgh. In 1872, Bobby died and was buried not far from John Graves' grave so that they could finally be together. Greyfriars Kirkyard is also the place said to be where J.K. Rowling found the names of characters for her Harry Potter novels. Characters such as Crookshanks, Moody, Black, Thomas Riddle, Professor McGonagall, and of course Harry Potter are all said to be taken from names on real gravestones dotted around the cemetery.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
Well, I really hope you've enjoyed visiting Edinburgh with us, but join us next time as we have plenty more to see, including visiting the castle, the Palace of Holyrood House, and so much more.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future